Welcome back. We're going to do episode number 8 of season 4 of Superstore. It's called Manager's Conference. I'm really worried. We know what happens to Glenn on these kind of things. Yeah, hopefully he can hold it together better than he did during that speech. Yeah, hopefully in the finale to the last season. Yeah, anyway, let's get to it.
Management Summit 2018.
Yeah, managers, district managers, assistant managers. Dina and I can't go this year.
You can send Amy and Jonah, maybe.
It sounds terrible.
Oh, okay.
You get a load of free stuff,
I'm
wasn't it?
sure you don't want to leave your baby overnight anyway, right? In Chicago. They put you up in a
Oh,
hotel.
they could
which
spend
I hate
a night
'cause they're always
together.
washing the sheets. You never get a chance to have that nice lived-in feel.
Yeah, we're gonna take these. Thank you.
Oh,
It's a little
great.
trip
And
for
it
them.
works out perfect because, you know,
Romantic trip.
you're a hot item now, and they only give you one hotel room per store.
So you and Dina would have had to share a room?
Oh,
Yeah. We managed to make it work last year. I just read a book in the bathtub while she
In the
made
bathtub.
love to the bellhop.
What? I can believe that as well. Oh my god, poor Glenn. You'd be traumatized from that.
What's E-Verify?
It's a registry for sex
Oh.
offenders.
No, it's for undocumented immigrants.
Why not sex offenders?
Uh-oh. Who
No, of
let
course.
these dogs out?
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff.
I was gonna say, is
Guys,
Jeff
are
gonna
you
be
here for
there?
the conference?
What happens when the real Colt McCann and Chien Mon Ko try to get in?
Then you just go into the bathtub.
I mean, thank you.
Ride it
yes,
out.
Yes. We're gonna have a great time together. Come on. Wait.
I'm waiting for it to turn her back.
Just taken back to the Philippines on some sex trafficker's yacht.
What?
Cheyenne's
I'm
mine.
undocumented, not Liam Neeson's daughter. Hey, Saeed.
You literally called yourself undocumented.
Yeah, I know.
You might tell Dina or Glenn or corporate. Big, loud explosions. And that must have killed your hearing.
My hearing's good.
Oh,
Can you hear this?
how good.
Yes.
He heard it.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad everything's intact.
Mateo's gonna have to do something. I don't see why he would tell Glenn though, unless he doesn't like Mateo.
He's been standing there for like 20 minutes. He's just parked there waiting for someone to talk to him. It's so sad.
I think someone would let the poor guy in on a conversation.
Yeah, well, everyone here is a D-bag anyway.
Including Jeff, really, after what he did.
I'm definitely the legal kind. Came here legally, took the citizenship test, got sworn in by the president.
The president swore you in?
That doesn't happen, Mateo.
Yeah.
Which president?
God, it's been so long, I don't even remember.
Didn't say Kennedy or something.
One of the white ones.
One of the white
I want to
ones.
say Henderson.
He's just guessing.
There's no one there.
Hey, buddy.
Oh
There he
my
is.
god.
Didn't know you were here.
Now's our chance. Go, 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 go,
It's
go.
so painful.
Would you like an iPad?
Free
You mean
iPad.
to buy?
No, they're free.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're just offering to give me an iPad?
Well, not just you, all the managers.
Well, I am a manager. I am Chien Mon Ko.
She's against this, but she'll take the free iPad.
Yeah, you played that very cool, by the way.
Wait a second. Is everybody in a green polo just giving away free stuff?
Oh, they're gonna
Yes.
fill their
you know what they're
pockets
also
here.
giving out for free nice hotel rooms.
Jonah just wants to do it.
$300 coats they're giving away?
Jesus.
He'll take one too.
That's okay. I don't need a woman's coat.
Well, you can take one for your 15-year-old
She
daughter.
wants an extra
Come
one.
on. Oh, it's like
Well,
we're
in
really
the
in
store.
a grocery store.
I feel like technology is solving problems we don't even have.
Best friends on 3. 1, 2, best
Jeff,
friends.
best friends.
That guy's always making up stuff about people.
No.
I mean, it's not his fault.
I've slept with a ton of Syrian dudes.
Wait, is that where the
course.
phrase lying like a Syrian comes from, Mateo?
Yeah, that's not a phrase, right?
Now that you mention it, that makes sense.
Glenn will buy it though. Okay.
Not as good as your elves, huh?
Huh?
You look like Santa Claus.
You look like a dick.
Surprising.
Why are you telling people that I'm lying like a Syrian?
I don't think I ever
What
said
is that? That is not a saying.
I told you that.
It is
Was
now.
this Marcus?
Oh, he's gonna come
I
clean.
know you heard me talking about being undocumented.
You mean President Henderson didn't personally swear you in?
No.
You figured it out anyway, Mateo.
Why would I want to turn you in? It's none of my business.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe you're afraid of getting into trouble? Like not saying anything might somehow make you my accomplice?
Oh.
He's thinking that now.
But you're not. You are just an innocent bystander.
I can honestly say that that thought had not occurred to me.
Oh God.
Saeed, where are you going?
To the back. I have work to do.
I'll come with.
Don't let him out of your sight.
Well, both go.
Saeed seems to think that you're undocumented and that
really?
you've been working in this store illegally.
What? That
Oh, Saeed.
crazy. I don't think you're supposed to give out your
Okay, Mateo, I'm not kidding.
2, 9.
Just gonna
9.
check it again, Mateo.
9?
Oh. Oh, Glenn knows.
Maybe you should be a manager.
Yeah, right?
Why not?
And I just had a second baby. It's not exactly the best time to make a big life change.
Ah. When is?
Good point.
Mateo, could we talk?
What can Glenn do about this? Oh.
Ran your social security number.
Look, I know it's...
And it checked out.
Oh.
He did?
Lying for him.
It did.
He's keeping it covered up. Oh.
So, that's... that?
Merry Christmas, Mateo.
No.
You've been legal this whole time?
Oh, Cheyenne.
How much attention do you need?
Oh, that was really sweet. I'm glad Cheyenne joked then, because I was on the brink. Oh, that was really sweet. That was my favourite moment of the show, I think. I think that was my favourite moment. Well, I should have predicted it, actually, because Glenn just loves his staff, doesn't he? He absolutely loves them, so... bless him. Bless both of them. That was really nice. I like that so much. Best moment, I think, for me, that. Yeah, it was a good episode. It wasn't the best episode ever, but it was good. And yeah, it was interesting. It was good that they showed the two ends of the spectrum, right? You know, you got the shop floor workers and you got the management. You know, that's true as well, because my dad used to go on. He used to be he was a store manager like Glenn, but he didn't get iPads, or I mean, there weren't iPads back then, but yeah, he'd get free stuff, you know, but nothing that fancy at all, really. Really not actually, but yeah, I mean, people who were working in the store who were just sales assistants, as we call them here. I guess you call them floor assistants, maybe. Yeah, they never got anything like that. In fact, I worked as a sales assistant for a few years, and well, for about 5 years actually. Well, now I was a supervisor for a couple of those years, but yeah, I've never got anything from the company ever. Just thinking now, no, ever. I probably got one raise in that time, but yeah, I mean, if it's a huge company and really successful in the US, especially, I'm thinking, because yeah, if you're a huge company in the US, you're making billions, right? So I can see that being the case, that yeah, they would give their managers stuff like that, and yeah, maybe that was a bit extreme, maybe not that much stuff, but yeah, the rest of everyone else just gets nothing. I'm surprised Glenn, if that's what they're giving away each year, I'm guessing it's yearly. I'm surprised that Glenn couldn't go. You'd think he'd arrange it so he'd always be able to go. Knowing Glenn, though, you'd think he would kind of distribute some of those, you know, gifts to his staff, because that's what he's like, isn't he? So generous, as we just saw there, and he loves them. But yeah, that hasn't happened, so he's keeping it all for himself, actually, isn't he? But yeah, it was sweet of him to let Amy and Jonah go, even though he fucked it up and didn't realise that, you know, their names had to be on the tickets. But yeah, I thought they were going to get exposed, but they didn't, thankfully. When I saw them drinking, I was thinking, oh no, they're going to get themselves drunk and they're going to say the wrong thing. They're going to call each other by their real names or something. They're going to get exposed. But yeah, they've already been suspended, so they need to be careful, don't they? Jonah didn't seem that bothered about the gifts, did he? So yeah, I'm thinking his parents are quite well off. Given that he seems to be well educated and that he was thinking about being a doctor, it seems likely that his family are well off, because I know it's not always the case. I know you can be poor and, you know, work your way up, you know, and work really hard. But generally, I think when you're poor and your family works full time, your parents work full time, or certainly if you've got one parent and they're working full time, you know, you're going to be a bit neglected, aren't you? Not intentionally, but yeah. So I'm just trying to say, that's why I'm saying that, you know, I'm not saying you have to be well off to be educated and intelligent at all, not at all. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's an advantage, isn't it? It's a big advantage. So yeah, and you probably go to a better school and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm thinking he's the gifts, he's not bothered about them, right? Even though he's on minimum wage, I guess, at that place at at Cloud9. Yeah, the fact that he's probably been spoiled a little bit, I imagine he acts like that sometimes, or a lot of the time actually. Yeah, he's probably not that worried about, you know, the free gifts. But Amy was just grabbing everything she could, right? So I can imagine that being the case. Yeah, be like Christmas for Amy, wouldn't it? Bless her. Anyway, yep, I enjoyed it. Another good one. It's really cold in this room. I want to talk more about this episode. There's a lot to talk about, but it's really cold. And yeah, I don't want to sit in this cold room for much longer. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you'll join me for the next episode, episode 9. And I'll see you for that one. See ya. Bye.